And now you're asking me to go to my house and say to Isabel, hello, my love, how are you? Will you let me have a kid with Catalina? What's wrong with you? Good Lord.
All right. Yes, you have a point. I didn't think about that. Maybe at this moment it's not a good idea.
No, just a moment.
Hey guys, good to have you. This is Essie Idemodia. Thank you for logging on to my YouTube channel. So ladies, single ladies, when does it get to the time when you actually decide or finally decide, you know what, I am done with this searching for a boyfriend, a fiance, husband to be situation? You have decided that it is not time for you to have a child on your own through any means. Anyway, this is just like an extract from Law of the Heart, where we have Catalina, one of a very beautiful lady, beautiful, smart, intelligent, and she has a very, very lovely job. But she seems it's been a bit difficult for her to actually get herself a man or someone to call her own. Over the last few years, she's been fantasizing over a colleague, loving him so much, but this colleague in particular do not even have an idea that she is loving him to that extent. And for this reason, she has found herself recently in this series, or in this movie, she has found herself in about 4 dates. Yes, the first one was with someone who was, I think, was purely ready for business. All they wanted to do was a business, and she got out of the scene. Like, she wasn't really interested in that scene. The second one was someone who was also not so serious about it. While the third one was someone, okay, who she actually saw at first sight, really they liked each other, and she thought they were already in the lovey-dovey affair. But days after, he's not even called her, or he did not remember whatever, and she puts a call to him afterwards, and he's like, oh, don't worry, I'm going to call you, I'm going to call you when he's available. Those kind of, you know, those kind of talks and all that. And she gets really upset with that situation. And then the fourth person so far is one she met in a bar. She went out with her friend, her colleague. She went out to a bar, had a drink, and in the process, she found herself like getting into taking the guy to her house, and they ended up having good time. And in the process, the guy who saw that, oh, this is a very lovely girl, had to rob her, tie her to the bed, and rob her. I think that is so far what has broken the camel's back, and she is bent now that it seems marriage is not for her. Everything that has to do with marriage, she's no longer interested. All she wants is someone, a male friend, who would donate sperm for her while she have a baby. She wants to have the feel, the joy of motherhood. So single ladies, how do you feel about this situation? When do you get to that break point? Like, when do you get to that point, that limit, when you say, you know what, I'm not sure I want to remain single in this, like this, all alone. I need a partner. No, it may not be like a full-time partner, but just someone who you would yes, you just want someone who will be a donor to you, who will be the father of your child, but you're very sure in your bent that you don't want this person may not be in the life of your child every day, but you just want it to be on paper or on record that he is the father of your child. So when do you get to that point? Like, and for those of you saying this episode on Law of the Heart, how do you feel about her adventure so far? She's been a lot of drama queen with all she's been a lot of drama queen with this all her adventure and trying to get herself a suitable man, a lover, someone to call her own. And in fact, I can even assure you that everybody, everybody in the office is aware that this is her predicament so far, that she's in love with Dubili, who in question it's not even aware that she is in love with him. So ladies and gentlemen, like, I just want to know, when is that breaking point? When you get to that breaking point, are you the kind of person who would keep believing on God, that okay, God, do this for me, I want to have this? You keep trusting God, you keep believing. Yes, another one of the mistakes, like Elias told her, well, for some people it is not mistake. Why for others it is mistake? Like, she was advised by one of her senior, by one of her colleague, a mature man, Elias, like, next time you get across to somebody and you want to keep the relationship, try that you do not end up in bed with them on the first date. I'm sure she did not even adhere to this advice, because if she did, she would have prevented the fourth incident from happening. Unfortunately for her, she did not, and now she's about the whole place looking for who so don't expect for her why she be a mom. So you really think this is a good idea? If you say this series, do you think this is a good move on her part, or what do you think? Anyway, baby girl wants to be a mother by all means, and do you think this is the best thing for her to do? Let me know in the comment section what you think. For just advice, a random advice on the subject matter I've just mentioned, and also those watching this series, kindly let me know your feedback, your comment in the comment section. So just like to talk about this because it's so interesting. Like at some point I'm really annoyed of her, like she's overly too desperate, but whatever it is what it is. There comes a time in your life where you just need that partner, that companion, the person to call your own, and whatever. So feedback, comment. I come your way again. I'm Essie. Bye.